Welcome back to the channel, Panda Pals. Today, we are going to talk the other way. We're currently on episode 5, so things are definitely ramping up. So let's get started. After Luke accused Madeline of robbing him blind and then was subsequently proven wrong, Madeline is like, "You are embarrassing me. Figure this shit out and then be prepared for me to rip you a new asshole once Lizona leaves."
He say I talk the money when I don't talk anything. Can't believe he's making me look like that. It's like he up.
You're gonna to have the biggest problems you're gonna to have later.
So Luke is like, "Okay, Lizona, so I have $2,800 for the wedding. Is that enough?" And Lizona is like, "No. Did you not just hear me say that I need 4,000?
¿Es funcionado o no?
Es que no. La decisión es o quitamos algo de lo que está o se cancela la boda.
And Lizona tells us that she cannot believe that they are fighting like this in front of her right before the wedding. She's like, "This kind of thing has never happened to me before, and I'm pretty sure this is not a good sign." So they end up getting rid of some dancers and the mariachi band, which brings them under their budget, and Lizona is like, "Awesome. So, can I have the money?"
Ya ahora tenemos como pagar 12 millones, ¿cierto?
Bueno, hermosa, entonces, ¿para cuándo tengo todo esto?
When gonna to pay her?
And Luke is like, you know what? Can you give me until Monday? Which makes me feel like when he said that he had $2,800, he meant he doesn't have it yet, but he could procure it, probably by going into some kind of debt somewhere. And then Lizona is like, "Fine, I will give you a few days, but you two might want to rethink getting married. Just saying."
También es que piensen si es que se quieren casar porque pues espero que realmente más que el dinero los una el amor.
After Lizona voices her concerns, Madeline is now second-guessing whether she wants to get married to Luke or not because she regards Lizona's opinion so highly.
She is wondering if I should get married. And this stick at me. I trust Lizona's opinion so much.
And she tells us all Luke ever does is fuck up over and over and over again, and he just expects me to keep forgiving him. And I don't know, girl, maybe that is why this 31-year-old man is trying to marry someone who was 18 like, yesterday. And I get it, she's 21, but you know what I mean.
I am so sick and tired about he continued to do and always I need to forgive him.
Luke gets into bed and Madeline just stares at him and she's like, excuse me, why are you in bed? You really think I want to sleep next to the man who accused me of stealing from him? And Luke is like, "Girlie, what do you want from me?"
Who tell you you're gonna to sleep in with me? You think I want to sleep in with someone tell me I still in?
I don't know what you want, Madeline. If you don't want me sleeping here, I can go sleep elsewhere.
And he tells us that Madeline does not understand the seriousness of the situation that they're in because he gave up his life in the US, which means he gave up his job, his financial security. And like, buddy, again, you're marrying someone who was legally a child 3 years ago. I do not know what you expected. Also, you're 31, she's 21, so in my opinion, you are not understanding the full gravity of the situation because you do not realize you're kind of robbing her of her future. And you can say what you want, she's a spoiled brat, she's going nowhere, she wouldn't know work ethic if I slapped her across the face, but so much can happen in 10 years. She could be a completely different person by the time she's 31. I know I was. Chloe is super happy to finally be in Aruba with her beau, and she says that she's gonna work really super duper hard to stop being such a crazy jealous person, but that is going to be a really hard thing to accomplish considering his job is to entertain young, drunk girls in dental floss bikinis.
I really want to become a less jealous partner, but his job makes that much more challenging considering his job is like a strip club located on the ocean.
So she knows that Johnny has mentioned that he really wants to start a business with her, and I guess she wants to start seeing if that's a legit option because she really wants him to leave his current job. So she's like, "Baby, what kind of business were you thinking?" And he's like, "I really want to do something with water." Okay, You want to be a fisherman? A surf instructor? A marine biologist? Like, boy, you're gonna have to be a little more specific.
What kind of business are you?
I'm starting a business where I could be in the water. I would always want to work on the water. I can't explain that feeling. You understand?
Yeah.
How is this man 32 and he thinks that a good business idea is, I want to do something in the water? And this man with literally nary a plan is like, we could make a business plan right here, right now, and then all we would need is an investor to invest in that business. What is the business, buddy? In order to make a business plan, you need to know what the business is. And Chloe is like, I really want to believe that he's being serious, but I think he's just saying all of this to get me off of his back about making him quit his job. Which, no shit, Sherlock! Saying, let's make a business plan without actually knowing what the business is like saying you want to draw a map when you do not have eyes.
We are going to have to help each other in this. Help me create the business.
Help you how, though?
We can come with a business plan now and then find an investor that's willing to put money into it. Once I get through that, then I will leave Jolly Pirates.
Johnny says that he can have this nebulous business up and running in 2 years, so he's just gonna work at Jolly Pirate until then. And Chloe is like, I'm so sorry, you wanna be 33 and working on a pirate ship?
Even 1 more year is pushing it. Like, you're gonna be 33 working on a pirate ship?
I'll work really hard for like a year, maybe 2.
But what if you find a job that I like?
I mean...
Because there's plenty of other jobs.
And Johnny is like, listen, I have left the ship for an ex of mine, and guess what? Our relationship still sucked. So no, I will not be leaving that ship for another girl ever again.
It's gonna put me in a situation I've been before, and I really don't want to do that again. My ex didn't like me working on the boat. I did leave to go work in a hotel, and I did it thinking that it would make things better, but it didn't.
And as you can imagine, Chloe did not love this answer. Greta is finally heading over to England, and she has to give up her fur baby and say goodbye. Matt is at home. He is dusting, cleaning, doing his best to prepare for her arrival, which, honestly, this is such a rarity for us to be able to see a man do this on this show.
It's definitely a bit of a scramble to get things ready, but I want everything to be perfect for her.
I feel like I have a butterfly sanctuary in my tummy right now.
When Greta arrives, Matt cannot shut up about how much girly smells. He is like, wow, you smell so bad. Like, your deodorant is just not doing its job. Your BO is really strong. Which, like, we get it, Matt, girly stinks. You can shut up now.
You stink.
Yeah.
Your antiperspirant is fighting on for its dear life right now.
Damn, you have really bad BO.
Also, probably not the best thing to repeat ad infinitum to the fiance that you are seeing for the first time in 6 months. They both have a super awkward ride home before they get to his parents' house, where they will be sleeping right down the hall from them. And Greta is not super duper happy about this because apparently Greta is a super duper kinky freak.
Sleeping down the hall from his parents, and the walls are pretty thin. I'm also seeing my fiance for the first time in 6 months. It's not ideal, especially for the type of stuff I like.
It's always the quiet ones. So Greta goes into their room and she starts to unpack, and she is very upset. Matt was supposed to clean out some of the drawers for her, and he did not do that. So he very quickly removes all of his shit from a couple of the drawers he labeled G for Greta. And these drawers, they are teeny tiny. And he only gave her like 3 or 4 of them.
I thought there was enough space.
I mean, did you expect me to wear like 4 outfits over and over again?
There you go. 3 functional empty drawers.
Okay, I don't know if that's enough.
He also shows her that he has 20 hangers for her, but let's be honest, those 20 hangers are not all gonna fit on there once there are clothes on them. And then he's like, I also made room for 7 pairs of shoes down here. And then he points to an area where there's only space for like 3. She shoos Matt away, and then she starts to cry.
Like, I don't even know where to put anything. I know it's like so silly to like cry over like not having space, but I'm just like coming here and it just doesn't really feel like home. It's just like a really weird situation.
And at first, I was kind of like, girly, come on, you're being such a baby. But then I thought about it, and she's crying because she gave up her entire life back at home. She gave up her livelihood, her friends, her family, her fur baby. And then she comes here, and this man couldn't even remember to clear out dresser drawers for her. So yeah, she is feeling very unwelcome and like she's just an afterthought.
I just thought he would get ready more for me to come. I left home to come here and then just like to feel like you're just taking up space that you shouldn't be taking up. It just kind of feels like I'm not really welcome here.
She's also upset because she has talked to Matt before about finding an apartment of their own, and he has definitely not even started to think about looking. Jenny is getting ready for Sumit's family. Well, I guess they're technically her family too. Anyway, they're gonna be blessing their new home, and so Jenny is getting ready, putting on lipstick, and it does not look good on her. Her words, not mine.
Color's not good. I'm not Indian. What did they think?
So the ceremony starts, and Sumit has to break a bunch of coconuts on the ground, and oh my goodness, he looks like he is putting in work.
And cracking the coconut, as many you'll do, more blessings to the house.
And then Jenny has to cross the threshold holding this vessel on her head, and she says that it's supposed to signify something like taking on the responsibility of everything for the household.
Carrying the thing on my head, it's supposed to be like I'm carrying in everything in the house with me, like I'm gonna take control of everything.
And to me, that kind of sounds like she's accepting the burden of, you know, keeping the household running and everything that comes with it on herself. I'm not super clear on that, but I honestly do not think she is either. Anyway, she can't do it, so they just have her hold it by her side. Then his entire family sit around chanting a mantra, and Jenny is like, oh my god, this is so fascinating. I don't know how they're able to like chant this all together from memory. As if people have not been collectively memorizing things for all of time, like the Pledge of Allegiance or the Lord's Prayer or every song Taylor Swift has ever released.
All my extended family members are showing up, and this is really happy moment. This is amazing. This is a very good day.
Now, Sumit's extended family do not like Jenny because, you know, she is a white lady who looks like she was alive when God first said, "Let there be light." But Sumit is like, the fact that they even showed up means that they are trying to accept our relationship. But I'm gonna be honest, they need to try harder. Jenny is making something called a rangoli, which is a pattern on the floor that they make with some kind of colored sand, and it's meant to welcome in guests and keep bad energy out of the house.
Make small flowers.
How's my flower coming out? You like it?
देखते हैं कौन better बनाता है?
And Sumit's aunt comes over and she's like, Jenny, what the fuck is that? That sucks.
Jenny, ये क्या कर रहे हो? रंगोली तो बनाई नहीं. Flower बनाओ.
Flower, I made flower here.
नहीं अच्छा बनाया.
And then Sumit comes over and he starts to compliment her work. And then his aunt is like, bro, shut up, okay? You need to tell her the truth. This is hot garbage. His aunt clearly does not like Jenny, and she says it's because their family has been getting the bombastic side-eye from everyone in their community.
परिवार को भी कोई पसंद नहीं करता इसके सुमित और जैनी की वजह से मैंने कभी ऐसा सोचा नहीं था कि ऐसा संभव होगा एक ही छत के वो नीचे रहेंगे तो ये दादी पोतियों वाली लग रही है हम ऊपर में बड़ी लग रही है वो
Sumit and his mom are like, girly, what is your problem? And she's like, I'm sorry, am I the only one with eyes? You married the fucking crypt keeper.
बेटे की खुशी में खुशी देख रही हूँ ना कोई बात नहीं क्या हो गया तो
उम्र में फर्क है लेकिन हमारी अब शादी हो चुकी है शादी हो गई है और हम साथ रह रहे सबसे बड़ी बात ये
And his aunt basically says, if you get married and the society around you does not approve of it, then it is wrong.
ये आपने ही बिगाड़ा है क्यों इस बहू को नाम से उसको अपना रही हो? कोई भी नहीं अपनाएगा उसको, जैनी को। अगर सुमित जैनी को छोड़ देगा तो सुमित को सब अपना लेंगे।
And then she leaves, saying that they are welcome to split off and make their own family, but in order to come back and be accepted into this family, Sumit will have to leave Jenny.
It might make my parents feel like fighting against the society and culture is not worth it. It is like all the good work we done till now can be spoiled by one loud person.
And that is all that happened on episode 5. I know not a lot of drama happened, but it is definitely building up, because here is what you can look forward to next week.
I couldn't afford the life that you want.
I engaged you for the money, is that what you're saying?
I didn't do anything.
And with that, if you like this video, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and let me know down in the comments what you thought. I will see you for the next one. Bye!